मेंबर कैन प्रेसिडेंट नॉमिनेट टू Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha 2 और 12. The number of member nominated by President Rajya Sabha 12. Ordinance power to promulgate ordinance during intersession of Parliament. President Parliamentary Committee to censure motion. D. It is different from no confidence motion. Permission of the House is not essential to present it. Vote on account is meant for appropriating fund pending passing of budget. The Public Account Committee submits its report to the Speaker of Lok Sabha. Which of the following is Parliamentary Committee relating to delegation of power to make rule and regulation of Executive? Committee on Subordinate Legislation. Parliamentary Act, Triple Talaq Law 2017. Consumer dispute redressal at the district level in India. Which of the following is not correct? Three-tier quasi-judicial mechanism for the resolution of the consumer dispute, which includes district commission, state commission, national commission. Under this act, state government shall establish a district commission, and if it deems fit, may establish more than one district commission is a district. The district commission consists president qualified to be judge and at least two members. At least one among the president or the member must be a woman, and the minimum age for both president and member is 35. The jurisdiction of the district commission includes complaint where the value paid for goods and service does not exceed 50 lakh. Supreme Court is a federal court. It is also protector of human rights and final interpreter of the Constitution. Supreme Court of India in India was established by Indian Constitution. 124 shall be Supreme Court and Constitution 26 January 1950. Supreme Court came into existence by shifting 1958 Tilak Marg. Old functioned in Old Parliament House 28 January, 2 days after the India became fully sovereign democratic. Was inaugurated in the Chamber Prince in the Old Parliament. Federal Court of India 12 year. Not correct. Supreme Court can hear any High Court except court martial. Supreme Court was established in 50, highest court in country. Appeal was made. Supreme Court can hear any court or courts along with the court martial. Sanction strength of Supreme Court of India is shall consist of Chief Justice and 7 other. Parliament from time to time determine the number of judges. To fix the number of judges, Parliament enacted Supreme Court Number of Judge Act 1956 fixed the number of judges at 10. By amending this, increase from time to time. Supreme Court judge maximum sanction 33, excluding Chief Justice. Currently, the number of Supreme Court judge is 33, excluding Chief Justice of India. Who appoint the Judge of Supreme Court of India? President. Judge of Supreme Court may resign his office by writing to President. The retirement age of the Judge of Supreme Court 65. High Court का 62. Power to increase the number of judge in Supreme Court. Parliament. The Supreme Court Collegium is 5-member body headed by the Chief Justice and comprise 4 other senior most judge court at that time. Judge of Supreme Court and High Court appointed only through the collegium system. Concerned in the Supreme Court of India more than collegium system appointment system developed through the Supreme Court distance head collegium except this original jurisdiction 132 से 36 deal with the appellate jurisdiction more than one correct. Judicial review means Supreme Court can declare any state law invalid. Judicial process in India is based on established by law and tradition. What position did A.S. Anand hold in the 1990 Chief Justice of India? 29 चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया लेट 1990, 10 अक्टूबर 98 को 1 नवंबर 2001 तक. विच आर्टिकल ऑफ ओरिजिनल जुरिडिक्शन 131. पावर ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया इज टू डिसाइड dispute between center and state falls under original jurisdiction. Basis of judicial review in India. Procedure established by law related to Supreme Court of India. More than the above दोनों सब तो है. Governor. Who is the constitutional head of the state government? Governor. Governor appointed the president. Who appoints governor of Jammu and Kashmir? President. ये तब का है, पुराना हो चुका. Governor of Uttar Pradesh direct the speakers to Legislative Assembly to hold its session. In doing, he was exercising the right which are vested on which office? Summon the house. Each house legislative not met 174 के 4 time to time prorogue the house or either house can dissolve the legislative assembly. Governor has written ordinary bill and concerned the state legislature for recommendation. State recommendation. Article 2 does not prescribe the fixed time limit. State legislature or council of minister. Constitutional legislature of state. Consent to assembly. D for assembly legislature or governor. Which is the upper chamber of state legislature? Legislative council. Largest number of member in the state legislature. हिमाचल प्रदेश. यूटी पुडुचेरी के पास 30 है. लार्जेस्ट इन यूपी. मेघालय 60, आंध्र प्रदेश 60, मणिपुर 60. 68 is the highest. Member of state legislative council are not chosen by the which of the following category of the person? Industrialist. Maximum number of member of state legislative assembly can have India is 500. Which of the following article Indian Constitution consists the provision of election of legislative assembly? 170. Legislative council can be created or abolished by the parliament. Legislative council exists in which of the following state? बिहार. बिहार, महाराष्ट्र, कर्नाटक, उत्तर प्रदेश, आंध्र प्रदेश, तेलंगाना 6 स्टेट के पास है. Speaker of Legislative Assembly of a state want to resign. He will give his resignation to Deputy Speaker. To whom state council of minister collective responsible to Legislative Assembly. High Chief Minister of Union Territory where such a setup exists is appointed by the President. What is true about the proceeding of the state legislature? Business in the legislature shall be transacted only in the official language of a state or Hindi or in English.